Dog body language is explained. Dog owners need to understand their pet's body language to build a strong relationship. Dogs are honest about their emotions and will communicate how they are feeling. Learning their communication cues and watching for signals is crucial for understanding their emotional state and overall comfort. This video will teach you how to interpret canine body language to become a better advocate and responsible parent for your dog. Putting paw on you. If your dog puts their paw on you, it is their way of saying, "I love you." We pet our pups to show our love and affection. By putting their paw on you while you are stroking them, they are further extending contact and reciprocating affection. Avoiding eye contact. Dogs who are fearful or afraid will often look away as though they are avoiding something. You often see this if you scold your dog or when your dog encounters a dominant or aggressive dog. Your dog will turn his head away, avoid looking at you, or do whatever is upsetting them. Licking you. Dogs lick you for lots of reasons. They may want to show you affection and love. They may even want to groom you to show that they care about your well-being. Or they may simply enjoy the taste of your skin, as you may have the residue of some yummy treat on your skin. Squinting their eyes. Dogs squint their eyes to indicate peaceful intentions. If your dog squints their eyes when they look at you, they are expressing their love and desire for your attention. Dogs' squinted eyes also indicate that they are not at all interested in rough play or even a hint of aggression. On the other hand, if your dog squints a lot, their eyes might be in pain. In this case, it's best to take them to a vet. Tilting their head. For many dogs, head tilting helps them hear better. Rotating their ears or their entire head can help triangulate the location of the sound so they can hear it more clearly. Sometimes dogs tilt their heads to help tip their ears in the direction of your voice, allowing them to focus more clearly on what you've said. Trembling. Trembling or shivering in response to another person or dog means your dog is scared. If it's cold outside, bring them indoors to help them stay warm. Smaller dogs, such as Chihuahuas, may be more prone to shivering than larger breeds due to their lack of body fat and thinner fur. Constant shivering, on the other hand, could be a sign your dog is in pain or suffering from an illness. A raised paw. When a dog lifts one paw slightly off the ground, often indicates that a dog is uncertain about a situation or perhaps feels a bit insecure. Playbow. An easy-to-read aspect of dog body language is the playbow. This is when dogs place their chests on the ground with their buttock socks in the air. This playful gesture is a clear sign that your dog is happy and is trying to initiate play with you or another animal. If you have found this video to be interesting, just a friendly reminder to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And let's continue with the video. Exposing belly. When a dog exposes its belly, it usually indicates trust and acceptance, showing that they feel safe around you. It can also be a submissive behavior to avoid confrontation, signaling that they are not a threat. This behavior can be seen in anxious dogs or puppies, and sometimes they may even release small amounts of urine to communicate their submissive status and ease tension. Zoomies. Some dogs get very hyperactive when they are in stressful situations. They might start running erratically, also known as getting the zoomies, as a way of blowing off that stored up stress. These dogs may look like they are having a great time, but they are often overwhelmed and trying to diffuse or avoid the situation that is making them feel uncomfortable. You often see your dog getting the zoomies when they've been confined in a crate for some time or after a bath. Wagging tail. A dog's wagging tail can be confusing for humans, as we often assume it means the dog is happy. However, a wagging tail simply indicates emotional arousal, which could be excitement or negative feelings. To understand the dog's emotions, observe the speed and position of the tail in relation to the ground. Excited dogs hold their tails higher and wag them quickly, while uncertain or nervous dogs wag their tails lower and more steadily. It's important to consider the overall body language of the dog to accurately interpret their emotions. A tucked tail. A tail tucked between the legs is an unmistakable sign that the dog is scared, afraid, in pain, or feels uncomfortable. Dogs often tuck their tails between their legs when they are really afraid of something or someone. On the other hand, if your pet tucks their tail quite often and there are no obvious reasons for concern, you should take them to a vet. Ears forward. If the ears are standing straight up or inclined forward, the dog is paying close attention to something or someone. The dog is curious and alert, reacting to something new in their environment. Relaxed ears. When your dog is relaxed, their ears will sit in a neutral position. A neutral position means that the ears are not pricked forward, drooping down, or pasted to their heads. Whatever the dog's breed, they're just sitting easy, ears flattened against the head. Slightly pulled back ears signal that the dog is feeling friendly. You often see this when you're stroking your dog. However, ears laid tightly back against the head may indicate fearfulness. This is often how dogs react to unfamiliar situations or people they are afraid of. It has been suggested that this posture protects their ears from injury, as it helps them keep their ears out of the way of any teeth in the vicinity. Since some dogs have long, floppy ears, look at the base of the ear to really understand what your dog is trying to communicate, turning their back to you. When your canine turns their back to you, they are showing you that they are friendly and trust you. In the animal world, turning their back on someone puts the animal in a vulnerable position. Your dog is trusting that you won't attack them from behind. When their back is to you, their teeth are farthest from you, which makes it hard for them to protect themselves. Nose and lip licking. Most people tend to think that dogs lick their faces to mop up food leftovers, but that's not always the case. Licking lips or noses is also a sign of stress in dogs. Your dog is showing you that they are stressed or feeling nervous. Raised hackles. A dog's hackles are the hairs along their backbone. When a dog's hackles are raised, it is a clear sign that the dog is aroused, but not necessarily in a negative way. The dog might be stressed or upset, but may also be excited or intensely interested in something. Baring teeth. If a dog shows their teeth but doesn't bark or snarl, it is often a sign of territory protection. You'll often see this if you try to take food away from a dog who's eating. Never come close to an unfamiliar dog or any animal while they are eating, because they might think you're going to steal their food. Whining. More often than not, dogs whine when they need or want something from you, like some food or going out for a walk. Dogs also whine when they need attention or when they are stressed or scared. Sniffing ground. Sniffing is just something all dogs, puppies to adult dogs, do to get the lay of the land, mark their regular routes in the neighborhood, and sniff out familiar scents from other dogs marking those spots. Scent sniffing also helps them understand if something or some new dog is in their area. Shaking off. When dogs shake off after a bath, the reason is clear. It's your dog's personal drying system. If your dog shakes without some kind of irritant such as water, it's a way of relieving tension. Probably your dog was stressed or met an unpleasant person or animal. You often see this type of shaking when your pup hops off the vet's examination table. Now that you can tell when your dog starts showing you certain body language, it would be great to hear about your experiences. Feel free to share your thoughts and observations in the comments section about any body language your dog displays that we may not have covered in the video. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate the time you spent watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.